good morning. Here we in the Rodney Bay area. We're heading into a wonderful weekend. It's Friday. You know what I'm saying? WTF. That's what I normally refer to Friday as. And guess what? We got another wonderful show for you this Friday, and I hope you're going to take us along with you on this journey. We've got the morning news with Kendall. Of course, we must give you an update as what's happening around you, of course, current affairs news-wise. But this morning, we caught up with CARE. They had an exhibition, and we wanted to give you an insight as to what is happening. Some of the faculties are on display, and we wanted to get you some insight on that. So we're going to catch up with that as well. And we also, this morning, we are going to be taking a look at, there's a play that is out there that is playwright all St. Lucian young personnels, and we caught up with two of the actors from the play. It's a little folk tale. It's one of the shows actually that is going to be on showcase as part of St. Lucia's Jazz and Arts Festival for this year. But first, here's Kendall with the headlines.
Good morning. Time now for a summary of your top stories, and we start with some police news that a juvenile is in police custody on Sunday, April 30th. Officers attached to the Soufrière police station whilst on duty at the Soufrière mini stadium conducted a search of a juvenile during a concert. During the search, officers recovered one Glock 17 pistol and 10 rounds of ammunition on the person of that juvenile, who was arrested and subsequently charged for the offense of possession of firearm and possession of ammunition. He was escorted to court, where he was granted bail in the sum of $10,000 cash or suitable surety for the offense of possession of firearm, and $2,000 cash or suitable surety for the offense of possession of ammunition and other bail conditions. The St. Lucia Air and Seaports Authority, SLASP, on Wednesday launched its 2023 Port Showcase.
We have carefully designed the event to be interactive, informative, and engaging, with a range of panel discussions and networking opportunities. As we all know, our airports and seaports are critical to the economic development of St. Lucia and the wider Caribbean region. The ports serve as a gateway for imports and exports, facilitating trade and commerce and supporting tourism and other industries. At SLASP, we are committed to ensuring that our ports are world-class facilities that meet the needs of our customers and support the growth of our economy.
The last showcase took place in 2019, and this year's event will be the second time the showcase is being held in 4 years. It aims to create a forum for stakeholders in the ports industry to discuss challenges as well as opportunities. The Financial Services Regulatory Authority conducted an asset review workshop for credit unions on the island recently.
So we believe that this campaign, we call it educational campaign, is quite necessary to ensure that we can partner with those that we regulate in ensuring that policyholders are protected, depositors are also protected. So that is our main aim and focus.
This workshop formed a part of what the FSRA termed a regulatory interface to provide information and tools to strengthen the financial health of the credit unions, as well as strengthen the FSRA's oversight of the financial sector on the island. Several young entrepreneurs got the opportunity to display and to promote their goods and services when the Department of Youth hosted a youth expo recently.
My name is Jenny Edward. I'm from Coley Town. I work with a farmer. He does the planting and I sell the produce. I used to always have fruits. He always brings fruits home and they spoil. So I sat down and I said, rather leaving the fruits home spoiling, I could just try and sell them. So that's how I came about, and the name of my business is Jen's Fruits and Vegetables. Instagram is the Jen's Fruits and Vegetables. You could get me on Facebook, the same name, Jen's Fruits and Vegetables.
The event was staged in collaboration with the Roseau Valley Alliance and formed part of Youth Month activities. Those are your top stories. Thanks for watching. Good morning.
And Kendall, thank you so very much. We now take a break. When we come back, we'll take you into our first feature for today. And now, are you ready for our first feature for today? Like I said, we caught up with Care. They're downtown in Castries, and they had an awesome exhibition. We got some footages from that we'd like to share with you.
So we're celebrating 30 years, yes, building the nation youth with the Center for Adolescents, renewal education. 30 years, yes, building the nation youth with the Center for Adolescents.
Okay, so CARE is continuing its celebration of its 40th anniversary, and one of the highlights for today is our exhibition. And here at the Derek Walcott Square, we are here today and tomorrow Friday, just basically showcasing what our trainees have been doing, the skills and their talents. So everything you see here were done by our trainees. So we have our auto mechanics department, the aquaponics. You will see a whole system there as to how the system run with the fishes and the vegetation. We have the carpentry and joinery. We have electrical, small appliance, and electrical refrigeration and AC. We have our adolescent development program, our office skills component, and catering and hospitality, where you are going to get goodies so you can purchase goodies here. We have pizza on site being made right here. So all of this are done by our young people.
Well, as you can see, we have chairs for young children, adults, and we also have shelves for books. Now, the shelves we have there was basically made in one day. So, well, if anyone would like one, 350 for child, for adult is 400. That's also 400. We also have shelves that you can just attach to your walls. Yeah, I used to put books. Well, this one is for books. This one is for seasoning, perfume. Now apart from that, we basically do more than what you see here. That's just a little show off there, But if you want, you can place an order. Contact with the instructor. No problem. Just tell us what you need, what you want. 2 tools done for you already. Well, basically, it has helped me a lot when it comes to being faster and being ready for anything. So when it comes to working real time, whether sanding, whether joining materials together, yeah. So it has helped me to be steady and push me up to beyond limits actually. Well, my real plan actually is to make my own business. Apart from my agriculture, because basically I have an agriculture farm up there, So basically the farm is my family's own, but I would like to make something of my own where I can go out for my own business, and get things in shape myself. Yeah.
So in that tank we have the tilapia, and we use rainwater because it have no chemicals. We cannot use pipe water because the pipe is a filter. So we'll feed the fish, it will eat, the feces will go through the clarifier, where the big pieces will sink to the bottom and stay for like 5 minutes, and the nutrients will pass through and go through the biofilter, where it will filter out any bigger pieces that were left from the clarifier, pump through the stump, and then the water will pass through and fertilize the plants.
And now for our second feature. The buzz on the ground of the island of St. Lucia right now is the St. Lucia Jazz and Arts Festival. We have a vested interest in the arts component because we believe it's a platform created for some of our wonderful creatives, the young and budding ones as well. And we caught up with two of them. One of the plays that is going to be showcased as part of the Arts Festival is a little folk tale that's going to be happening under the banner of the Cultural Development Foundation. And we caught up with two of the actors, the main character and his niece. Let's take a listen to some of the things that we are in for as part of this play.
And we are here with two young creatives, two actors actually. The focus now is St. Lucia Jazz and Arts Festival, and as part of that, we saw a number of partners coming together. The Cultural Development Foundation is one such partner, and as their initiative as being part of the Jazz and Arts, they have a number of activity that they have collaborated and put effort into over the coming days. One such is a little folk tale. Now the entire series is called Art and the City. So there's a number of things that's going to be happening as part of this offering. One such is a little folk tale. It's what is it? Come, talk to me, darling. This is you, one of the actors from the play. Mm-hmm. So talk to me. What's your name?
Melissa Hart.
Melissa Hart. Okay, Melissa, tell me a little bit about what it is that you're involved in.
It's a play about us, our culture, our stories, our people. It's really has so many layers to it, but at the center of it all, it's about our people and our lives and issues that everybody faces in their lives.
Right.
Yes.
Now I want to ask you, it's sort of like a musical as well, and this is Mr. Anthony Wilkie, another actor in as part of the play. Tell me about your role.
Well, I actually am one of the main characters. That's T-Bab is his name. He's basically the gentleman who the play is about. Okay. So he's kind of the central character, really weaving everything, and I don't use that word lightly. Yeah.
Wonderful. Now the playwright, tell us a little bit about the playwright. The playwright for this, I believe I read somewhere it's two young persons as well. Tell me about working with them, and what is it like?
Okay, so we actually did this play a few years ago for Carifesta in 2019, and that was when I met the two playwrights. And I would just like to say they are two very brilliant young ladies, Monique August and Jessie Mayers. Very talented individuals. The way they brought the scenes together and wrote the characters with so much depth, really, it's really astounding, and it was a pleasure working with them. And for such a young age to have that creativity, drive and passion, and to follow through, I think it's phenomenal, and it was very good working with them.
Tell me about you, Mel. What role are you playing? We have the main character over here. What is your placement in the play?
Well, I'm actually the main character's niece, one of his nieces, Nadine. But I also have a little something extra to my role, which you guys will find out. But really, it's she'll surprise you based on the layers, as I spoke about. But I don't want to give too much away. But she's a good girl. I'll say that she's a good girl.
He was a good boy. Let me tell you guys, this is exciting stuff. What does it mean for you as young actors, young creatives, to have these sort of platforms to be able to showcase what you would like to pursue?
Well, I think it's a very important avenue, one that we may not see the value as we should, but it's definitely something that's needed. Giving young people a stage, young creatives especially, and doing work that is local is very, very important. As a teacher, I definitely see value in it in terms of passing on the work, moving on to the younger generations and so on. And I mean, we say that the arts is dying in St. Lucia and so on, but this is definitely a step in the right direction to say that, hey, there are possibilities, we can keep the arts alive, etc.
Wonderful. Let's talk now about the play. When is it? When will it be showcased? Where would we find it? And does it come as a course? Mel, you want to answer this?
Yes. So the play will be showcased. Opening night is May 7th at 7:30 p.m. at the National Cultural Center. So the adults, it's 50 EC dollars, and children, it is 20 EC dollars. That's opening night, and it will also be held the following day, May 8th at 11 a.m. at the National Cultural Center.
Right. So you said children, so which means it's a play that everybody can digest.
Definitely. I mean, there are lots of, like Mel said, there are lots of layers to the play, so there's a lot in there. And again, just the idea that, it's based on culture and storytelling and some of our folklore characters. Right. Those things are very important, especially for the younger generations who tend to know more about, the Americanized characters and so on. It's definitely something that young people should.
At least how long is the play? What's the duration?
Well, it runs for about an hour and a half.
Okay,
yes,
wonderful.
Interwoven with music, dance, singing, full musical.
Wonderful. What would you like to say to the viewing public in terms of coming on out to support or to view, maybe, be a part of this?
Well, what I'd like to say is let's keep our culture alive, let's embrace it, and come and support. See out the stories you've heard from a little child be told, and you see it in live action. Absolutely. So I believe it's very important, and I believe everyone will enjoy it very much.
Wonderful. Well, I'm looking forward to that. You guys have got me all excited now. I'm looking forward to coming on out. And Mr. Main Character, what do you want to say to the viewing public?
I just want to say, definitely to echo what Mel said, it's very important, for us to embrace our culture. Now, she spoke about persons who may have heard the stories, but I also want to appeal to persons who have not heard the stories. It's your opportunity for you now to hear about the stories and see what they're about, that kind of thing. So even if it's new for you, definitely come out, explore it, give it a chance. It will be a great experience, definitely worth it.
Wonderful. Can we pay at the venue, or do we get tickets? Where do we get tickets?
Tickets are available at the Cultural Development Foundation and Events in Lucia, I believe. But I think you can also pay at the door.
Wonderful.
Yes.
Guys, all the best on that run. I hope I get the chance to come and view it. Well, at least there's 2 viewings, so if I miss one, I should catch one, innit?
Definitely. You shouldn't miss it.
And the same goes for you guys. So we catch up with them on the 7th at the National Cultural Center, 7:30 p.m. Yes. That's for the first. That's opening night.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to this morning's SocaCize session. Leading the wine, we have Suzanne from Studio Fit and Healthy 911 and myself, Shani, from SocaCize St. Lucia. Let's get ready to flaunt with SocaCize. For this morning's workout, we will be doing a cardio soca jam routine to Plaque by Umpa and Servants. Let's go. All right, so we're gonna dip in our laundry basket and hang out the clothes. Let's go. Down, up, down, up, down. Let's go. 4 more. 4, 3, 2. We're gonna lunge and squat. Let's go. Lunge. Squat. Squat. Right. Yes. Keep going. Chest up. Right. 4, 3. In our hands, we wash it. Let's go. Hey, 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 hey. Position no black. Hey, 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 hey. Next load, next load. Down and let's go. Woo. Now wash it. Clean. You're bending skills. Giving chills. 4, squeaky. Clean. 3. Now wash it. Clean. 2. You're bending skills. Lunge. Squat. Make sure your knees strong. Yes. When you bend down. Aha. Are you squat down? Washing the front. Make sure your knees strong. When you bend down. Are you squat down? 4, 3, 2. Wash it, wash it. It's making black, 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 black. Position no black, 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 black. One body go black, 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 black. Mate that down with black, 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 black. Let's go. Squeaky, clean. Now wash it, clean. You're bending skills, giving chills. Squeaky, clean. 3, now wash it, clean. 2. You're bending skills, lunge. Make sure you're strong when you bend down or you scoop down. As you can go. Watch it. Hey. Position now black. Squeaky. Now wash it, clean. You're bending skills, giving chills. 4, 3, 2. You know it. Make sure you be strong when you bend down. Now if you can't go too low, that's okay. Step it. Good. When you bend down, 4, 3. Last load. Make it black. Position now black. And when you go now black. Take that out, black. Woo! That was this morning's session. We hope you are feeling sexy, sultry, and strong. Do remember to flaunt today.
And that is our show for today. I hope you had an awesome one with us. Our next date will be on Monday morning, and I hope you're going to be there, ready to join us. But enjoy your weekend. It's going to be opening of St. Lucia Jazz and Arts, there's Sufra Jazz, there's Babino Jazz, there's a lot happening. Be safe and see you on Monday.